Breakfast on Midlands 183 with thanks to Tullamore Credit Union's current account, tullamorecu.ie.
Adam C is in the building this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Peter. Thanks for having me on, man.
Did you hear the new song from Kingfishr?
The new one?
Yeah, I'm not talking about The Blade. I'm talking about a one they're after putting on TikTok.
Is this the Barry?
Yes. Barry's Tea.
Yeah, okay.
So Kingfishr have done like an ode to Barry's Tea.
Yeah.
Now, like, the lads are synonymous with tea. Like, they love tea. They've made an EP around drinking tea at a kitchen table. And when they were in here with us before, I said to lads, come on, you'll have tea. Yeah. And I said, look, you like your Barry's, but we only have Lyons, and I got in return. So like, well, you'll drink it.
Yeah.
If you want tea, you'll drink it. Simple as. Kingfishr, no Kingfish. And they drank it. They drank that tea.
And I bet they loved it.
They enjoyed it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't wash the cups after themselves. That was up to me to do. But you know, these rock stars are like nowadays. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a listen to it, actually.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I want to get a vibe on this.
There's a drink called Barry's Tea, friend to you and me. At dawn of every day, it's common courtesy. If you find yourself in trouble, boil the kettle on the double. Oh, Barry's Tea, friend to you and me.
Oh, of course.
Of course,
there's a harmonica solo.
Yeah.
I also love Is It Nagoo, who went like, to really add the flavour to it. God, they're just the best.
You just said adding flavour to a song about tea.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I would be talking about adding flavour to Barry's Tea.
True,
Am
yes.
I right? And he said, boil the kettle on the double. You would have to hit the kettle twice now to get a good pot of Barry's Tea. But Lyons now, on the other hand.
You're right. You wouldn't have to do that.
You wouldn't have
just
to do
a little
that.
magic touch of a kettle.
Isn't it?
What do you think?
I think so.
Will we rival them?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's drop
Will we do our very own song about Lyons Tea? How's that?
It's all...
We'll fight back.
Yeah,
Huh?
this is...
Yeah.
Our album cover is going to be us back to back.
Yeah.
With like an oversized, over-resolutioned tea bag in the background. It's going to look
And a
terrible.
big kettle.
Yeah. Massive kettle. And we have to improvise it because we obviously haven't sketched this at all. So it's got to come from the heart.
No.
It's got to come from the heart. So we just have to channel our love for Lyons and get it out there.
Give us a few minutes and we'll try and come up with something. How's that?
Yeah. God,
lovely.
Give me time.
Right, okay. And give me patience. And check back in a couple of minutes. How's that?
Yeah, sounds great. Let's do it.
Right, let's do it.
Wake up to breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 183.
Considered an Irish band, even though Professor Brian Cox plays the keyboard. D-Ream. Things can only get better. Midlands 103. 22 minutes past 7. And in around this time, every Tuesday, we like to give you a caffeine kick. You ready? Is your phone at hand? Do you remember this number? 083 30 10 103? Because when you get this right, you end up on the honours list. A very prestigious list every Tuesday. Only for the people who get this caffeine kick correct. So have a listen to this, figure this one out, and send me the answer followed by your name and location. 083 30 10 103. A bus driver in Athlone goes right through 3 red lights in a row, but is not breaking the law. Why not? No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Courtney, good morning to you. Are you well?
I'm good. What's
Well.
going on this morning?
Well, do you know what we have for you? We have your favourite segment.
Oh,
Yes, your favourite segment. This is one where you kind of went last week, oh, what's all this about? And I told you it's all about gossip, and you went,
oh yeah.
I like that one. Right, so let's do it.
That's between you and me and the wall.
Between you, me and the wall. This is where one person sends in something anonymous. They want to get something off their chest.
Perfect.
And this one starts off with, I need this to stay anonymous because I still bump into this person from time to time. And
Go
at this
on.
stage, the lie has gone too far to undo it.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, I need to know what this is.
Now, this has probably happened a lot. I'd say it's happened to you. Okay?
Oh God.
It continues. This started with me walking down the street one day when I spotted someone ahead of me I knew.
Yeah.
So I did what any normal person would do. Big smile, full enthusiasm. Hey, how are you? It's been ages. How's things?
Yeah.
The problem was, about 2 seconds into the interaction, I realised something horrific. It was not the person I thought it was.
That is something I would do.
Not even close. But by that point, I had already stopped them on the street and launched into the conversation. So there was no way getting out of it.
No going back.
Out of sheer embarrassment, I committed to it. How's everyone at home? How's work going? Are you still in the same place you are? She looked a little puzzled, but was far too polite to say, sorry, who are you? So she just went along with it. We stood there chatting for a couple of minutes, like two long-lost friends catching up. Eventually, we both said goodbye and went our separate ways. And here's the thing. Every now and again, we still bump into each other. And now we stop and chat like we genuinely know each other. Two complete strangers trapped in a friendship that started by mistake.
And
Please
the other
keep
one
me
hasn't
anonymous.
a clue.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm mortified for them.
Did that ever happen? Do you ever go over and say hello to somebody and you go, oh no, this isn't
Yeah,
how
it's like that awkward. You know when you're waving at someone that you think is waving at you, and then you turn around and it's like, oh no, they're waving at your man over there.
behind you, yeah.
And you don't know what to do. You're so embarrassed. It's like that.
Yeah. I
My
know.
gosh.
I was waving at a truck one day because I thought it was a mate of mine.
Yeah.
You know, I went to school with, and I was
Yeah.
waving at it. It was only when I realised it got closer and closer. It wasn't him. And this happened a few times to the point that the guy driving the truck now waves at me.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, but at least that's only passing by vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, you're stopping on the street and you have to, keep
And you
up the
have to.
conversation.
And how much small talk can you do without actually knowing the details of someone?
Not knowing their name either.
Yeah.
You know, how do you get away? How are you?
I'd
Yeah,
have
you
to say,
take it easy, won't
Jesus,
you?
I can't think your name there. Go on. What is it again?
There is a little trick for that. You ever hear that?
Go on,
If I
what
said,
is it?
sorry, what's your name? It's...
Courtney?
No, I know it's Courtney. What's your second name?
Oh.
Yes. You can
That's
get
a
away
good
with that
one.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, how do you get out? Do you fall out with them?
Sure.
Do you meet them on the street one day and go, how dare you?
I'd
You
move
have
town.
some nerve. You know what you did, and then you don't have to interact with each other anymore.
The cheek of you to come up here and speak to me. Just leave them puzzled.
Yeah. Even more puzzled than they already are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what advice would you give Courtney?
Oh.
Cross the street?
Well, I mean,
Give it up?
I don't know. Yeah, or just you'd have. See, I'd be so mortified. I'd have to start just keep waving at them from across or cross the street when you see them coming and just start running. Jeez, I'm so busy. I have to go. That's really bad advice. That's desperate, actually.
That's what you say to me when I stop to chat to you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
now
I have
you
to
know.
go. Sorry, I've no time. Good luck.
Very busy, flat out today.
Honest to God, flat out. Yeah, that's nice to know.
I'm letting all my tricks go out.
Yeah, exactly. Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30 a.m. These are the highlights. Manic Street Preachers, a design for life. Speaking of designing your life, if you could go back and give yourself, your younger self, a bit of advice, what would it be? Well, it's been revealed what people over 50 would tell the younger version of themselves. And a lot of it comes down to this, that I look down at it. Worry less about stuff and just enjoy life a bit more. That's it. For example, 2/5 of people say they would spend less money on weddings and more on experiences instead. So the big day is great and all, but apparently, the honeymoon, the trips, the memories, they're the bits that really last. And about a third say they would choose experiences over belongings too. Less time chasing things, more time doing things. And when you ask people over 50 what they wish they'd done more of, the answers are, actually, they're brilliant. Simple things like dance like nobody's watching, even if it's just in the kitchen while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Or sing out loud, in the car, wherever you are, even if you're absolutely massacre the higher notes. I was told by my young lad yesterday, my singing is terrible. And I said, well, excuse me, Simon Cowell. I know my singing is terrible. I don't need you to tell me that. And say yes to spontaneous adventures. So, the last minute trip, the random road trip, the things that weren't planned, they sometimes turn out to be the best things. And the big one? Go on, eat the cake. Eat the cake. Apparently skipping the cake is one of life's big regrets. Other advice includes trying some quirky hobbies, dressing up just for the fun of it, celebrating the small wins, and just laughing more often. Basically, that's the message from people who are over 50. And it's simple. Life is short. Be a little bit silly while you can. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 9 on Midlands 103.
Your bad dad gags with Find Local Jobs. Proclaim your weekend and find your perfect work-life balance at findlocaljobs.ie.
Yeah, it's the weekend when you hear that music. A big thanks to everybody who sent in their bad dad gags this morning. There's loads of them. Absolutely loads of them this morning. Courtney Vinny got in touch. He said, I had 2 goldfish. I called them 1 and 2. My wife said, they're stupid names. I said, well, look, if one dies, I still have 2 left. Good thinking.
Good thinking,
in
Vinny.
fairness,
yeah, fair play to you.
And do you remember Shawnee sent us in a joke?
Yes.
Yes, well, I have it for you.
I can't wait to hear this. I've been waiting for this one a while.
Aluminium.
Well, now, if you had your headphones on, you'd know Shawnee was talking there, Courtney.
Sorry,
right?
Shawnee.
Shawnee, we'll go for that again. How's that? Take 2.
What is the difference between Iron Man and Aluminium Man?
Iron Man and Aluminium Man. What's the difference?
2 different, I don't know.
Okay.
Iron Man will catch all the bad guys, but Aluminium Man simply foils their plans.
Yes. Foil.
That's a good one.
If there's a bad foil joke out there, I haven't heard it. Put it that way.
No.
Thank you, Shawnee. Leslie got in touch. He said, what did the blanket say when it fell off the bed?
Oh, no.
Oh, sheet. He did apologise. He said it's brutal, but that's what makes it funny.
No, that is a really good one.
That's a good one. I like that.
Peter,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you though, did you hear about the cat that ate the lemon?
Cat that ate the lemon. No.
She had a sour puss on her after that.
Oh. I thought that was good. Don't listen to the booers or the naysayers, Courtney. That was a brilliant one, in fairness.
There you go. That's my contribution done.
Love it. Well done. Nice one. I like that one, actually. That is good. Mairead Kilcormack said, do you know what the worst thing about working in the Dole office is?
Working in the Dole office, what?
If you get fired, you still have to go back the next day. Good morning to Mick, who said, hi guys, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now. Ooh.
Full moon out tonight.
That is brilliant. There was a few full moons during the week, wasn't there? Yeah.
I'd say he was out howling at them.
He could have been. Christy said, why did the bank robbers call their travel agent?
Why did the bank robbers call their travel agent? I've no idea.
Plan a getaway. Plan a getaway. Good morning to Jacko, who said, who's the coolest person in the hospital?
The coolest person in the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
The ultrasound person.
Yes.
And when they're not in the hospital, who's the coolest person in the hospital?
The surgeon.
No, the hip replacement person. Good morning to Duncan, who said, whoever came up with the word dentures really missed an opportunity. Missed an opportunity to call them substitutions. That's brilliant.
That's a brilliant one.
That is genius. Nice one.
How did they come up with this stuff?
I don't know. Genius. Marketing. Brian said, I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high.
Oh.
She looked surprised.
I'd say you got a slap for that one.
Let me see what else we have here. We have Damien got in touch. He said, I took my suit to the dry cleaners.
Right.
€25.
Not too bad.
So I took it to the charity shop next door. They cleaned it, ironed it, put it in the window, bought it for €5.
There's someone out there now that'll hear that and will chance their arm doing it.
That's not a bad idea. Exactly, yeah. And the money goes to charity, which
there
is
you
lovely,
go. Sure, it's a win-win.
And let's give you one more. Big hello to Aidan, who said, I told the doctor I want to live till I'm 100.
100.
He said, right, do you drink, do you smoke, do you stay up late?
Yeah.
And I said no to everything. He looked at me and said, well, why on earth do you want to live till 100? Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30 a.m. These are the highlights. How's that caffeine kick going down, by the way? Did you get this right? Let's give it to you one more time. Have a think about this. Send me the answer to 083 30 10 103. A bus driver in Athlone is going right through 3 red lights in a row, but is not breaking the law. Why not? Yeah, goes straight through 3 red lights in a row, but is not breaking the law. You tell us why. 083 30 10 103. You get it right, you get in the honours list. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Again, a big thanks to all the boys and girls who are getting in touch and sending us in your cúpla focal to be able to chance to win a trip for you and your entire class to Elevate in Athlone. And we're celebrating Seacht na Gaeilge all this week. And that's all with thanks to Tullamore Credit Union, promoting the Irish language in your community, in your schools, and in your homes as well. And a big dia gwitch to Trassa, who got in touch, who said, Trassa is an dum, tá mé na gcónaí I Clarach. Trassa went on to say, I'm 75 years of age and I'm learning to speak Irish. That is absolutely brilliant. That's what it's all about. Brilliant. I love it, Trassa. And there's plenty of resources around there if you want to go and have a cup of tea and try your cúpla focal. Whether you've got 3 words, whether you've got 1,000 words or whatever, there's plenty of people there to help you out, and it's brilliant. Absolutely. Loads of them all across the Midlands. Yeah, we're working on our Lyons Tea song. Give us a couple of minutes. Mickey has suggested Lyons Tea is only for me. Share with a friend, share with a foe, or in a flask for on the go. Love it. Paul has another suggestion. Morning, Paul.
Lyons Tea, give me 3 cups an hour. Sure, it's only pure desire.
Love it, Paul. Absolutely love it. Here, give yourself a bullabus. Love it. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Let's give you some goss. Savannah Guthrie has reunited with her colleagues on the Today Show, according to US reports. It's the first time she's returned to studio since her mum Nancy went missing. Police believe the 84-year-old may have been kidnapped from her home in Arizona, and the family have made several public appeals for information. And a spokesperson for the show says Savannah does plan to return to the airwaves, but no official date has been confirmed yet. Meanwhile, Paddington the Musical is leading this year's Oliver Awards nominations with 11, tied with Into the Woods. Rachel Zegler has earned Best Actress nomination for her West End debut in Evita. Cate Blanchett and Rosamund Pike were also among the nominees. I'd say Paddington the Musical is absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to put it out there. I'd say it is brilliant. Yeah, I'd love to go see it. I'd love to. I've seen the animation on Instagram. Well, not the animation, but, you know, Paddington Bear on stage. And I went, wow, that's amazing. Speaking of bears, by the way, Seth MacFarlane said he doesn't expect to get his own shows quoted back to him as often as you might think. He's the man behind Family Guy, Ted and American Dad. And season 2 of Ted is out now on Sky. And don't know if you know this, but Ted is a very vulgar teddy bear who will say pretty much anything. And Seth MacFarlane says when the character's a teddy bear, you can get away with an awful lot more.
But, you know, with a character like Ted, I think it's, you know, like as with Stewie on Family Guy, his stature and his physicality allows him to get away with certain things. And because he's animated.
Yeah, that's true. And he does say some vulgar stuff. Actually, you know what? My wife years ago bought me Ted, the teddy bear, you know, a long time ago. And when you press his stomach, he says some vulgar things, you know, not for kids. But my daughter was young, she found him. And she went, oh, look, a teddy bear. And she squeezed his tummy and I went, no! Luckily, the batteries weren't working. Breakfast with Peter Dunn on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Good morning, Peter with you. This is your Feel Good Breakfast, Midlands 103. So we gave ourselves a challenge.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to rival Kingfishr. Because they released a song, an ode to Barry's Tea. And to be honest with you, I wasn't happy, man. I wasn't happy at all.
You should see his face, right? He's fuming.
Fuming?
He's steaming, one could say.
Steaming like a cup of Lyons tea.
Oh, just right is what you're saying.
Exactly.
It's steaming just perfectly.
So we're thinking, right, we're going to have to rival Kingfishr.
Yeah.
With their Barry's tea, with a Lyons tea. The proper tea.
The proper tea, that's what they say.
Proper, everybody knows and loves Lyons.
Yeah.
Yeah, only people from Cork like Barry's tea.
Yes.
And imposters. That's it. Everybody else we know love Lyons Tea.
Lyons Tea.
So we decided we're going to write our own.
Yeah.
And we're not Kingfishr, just in case you get confused.
Yeah, yes.
We're not professional musicians.
Common mistake people make.
So we're going to give this one take.
Yeah, one take.
We either nail it or we don't.
Yes.
One or the other. Are you ready for this?
Comes from the heart. Here we go. Here's
Let's
our
do it.
song for Lyons Tea.
Lyons Tea,
Lyons Tea.
it's the best for you and me.
For you and me, it's the best.
Steep it so gently. It's golden, like the day that you love me.
Oh, Lyons Tea,
Oh, Lyons Tea,
you're for me.
you're for me.
You bring the best out of society. You can't spell society without tea.
Go on, harmonica.
Lyons Tea.
Lyons Tea, the best for you and me. Sun shining down through the trees, just like the day that you love me. Lyons Tea.
Take that, Kingfishr.
Yeah. Bet you wish you had us as your support act now, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah,
Which
yeah.
we're still very available for.
100%.
We also do weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthdays, funerals, whatever you're looking for.
Divorces, whatever. You know what I mean.
Do you
We're
know
happy
what?
out, yeah.
People don't celebrate divorce enough, Peter.
You're right, yeah, and we're very cheap. We are extremely cheap. I mean, I would do a whole gig for a free box of Lyons Tea. Did you hear that, Lyons?
If you could take us on for an opening act, it'd actually be great.
That'd be brilliant.
We could play
Thank you very
alongside
much.
Aaron Rowe, be deadly.
Absolutely.
We'd love that.
We would love that.
You can
Thank you very
contact us, midlands103.com. 083. Eddie, please.
Answer our calls, for the love of God. Adam C.
Peter.
Thank you for helping me make some magic.
Absolute pleasure, my dude. Let's make some money. All those divorces.
Getting you up
No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. So I mentioned earlier on that it's Chuck Norris's birthday today. He's 86. And of course, they all came flooding in, all the Chuck Norris jokes. When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, he already had 3 missed calls from Chuck Norris. Did you know, Peter, Death had a near Chuck Norris experience once? What else do we have here? Chuck Norris doesn't dial the wrong number, you just answer the wrong phone. Chuck Norris knows Victoria's Secret. When 999 has an emergency, it calls Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can win Connect 4 in 3 moves. Peter, did you know Chuck Norris and Superman once got into a fight? The loser had to wear their underwear on the outside of their pants. Peter, you'll often notice that Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. Reason being, he decides what time it is. Did you know there are no Chuck Norris jokes, only Chuck Norris facts? He can also slam a revolving door. He can make onions cry, and Chuck Norris can unscramble eggs. Thanks for those, they're brilliant. Also, Chuck Norris does not flush the toilet. He scares the you-know-what out of it. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Well, how's that caffeine kick going down? A bus driver in Athlone goes right through 3 red lights in a row but is not breaking the law. How's that? Well, Rosemary in Mullingar knows what it's all about. Evelyn Smith in Tullamore, John Malloy in Mount Mellick. Well done to Vinny. Oliver Cassidy in Clonbelogue. Well done Geraldine in Kilcormac. PJ Lynham, Deck in Walsh Island. Josephine in Banagher. Well done Mary, nice one. John in Roscommon. Juliet in Garrycastle. Tricia in Drumrainey. Ina, well done. Trees in McCormack in Kilbeggan, got it. Anne in Ballycumber knows all about it. So does Mick in Castle Pollard. So bus driver in Athlone goes right through 3 red lights in a row, not breaking the law. Some mentioned roadworks. Some said the guards can wave you through. And honourable mention to Kyle in Tullamore, who says they're on the Viking Splash on the River Shannon. Okay. Do you know the answer? Bus driver not long goes right through 3 red lights in a row, but is not breaking the law. Reason being is because he was walking, not driving. Yeah, poor old bus driver is out for a walk. Well done, everybody who got that right. Congratulations. Give yourself a clap in the back. Love it. Absolutely love it. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. Now it's time to deliver some fantastic facts. Facts that will absolutely blow your mind. Mind blown, not guarantee. Anyway, Adam C's in the building this morning for some fantastic facts. Good morning, Adam.
Thank you very much. I'm wearing a hat so my head stays blown in a safe kind of environment, you know.
Nice one. I'll have to speak up because you're wearing a hat. Not everybody will get that.
Fantastic fact?
Yes. Did you know Metallica are the only band to have played in Antarctica?
No.
Yeah, back in 2013 they performed special concerts for scientists in Antarctica.
That's so cool.
No, they went to the South Pole to play a gig.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Also, geography check, it's in the South Pole where Antarctica is. I'm not sure which one is south or north, so that's also fantastic.
Yeah, it's in
fact.
south. So the only people that can survive there are penguins and Metallica.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the science is there.
Jurassic Park, what a movie.
What a movie.
Oh, what a movie. Do you know when you hear them terrifying dinosaur noises?
Velociraptor. Yes.
Yeah, that
shriek. Yeah.
I'm going to ruin that on you.
Okay.
Do you know where it comes from?
Oh, yeah, please tell me.
Mating tortoises. Yeah. Somebody had to go in with a microphone and record tortoises mating. And they had to put some effects on that. So when you're scared out of your wits,
that's
watching Jurassic Park. Just remember that sound.
Do you know what? It's a completely different movie for tortoises. Imagine playing the Jurassic Park movie too loud by a coastline surrounded by tortoises. They're like, wow.
Oh, someone's happy.
Keep it down up there.
Do you know when you go to the fridge and you take out a carton of milk?
Yeah.
You look at the date.
Yes.
Or you might open the lid and give it a sniff just to be sure, because the date isn't actually always, right. Who inspired dates on milk bottles?
Miley Cyrus.
Very close. Al Capone. One of the most notorious gangsters of all time. And Al Capone. I know. Al Capone, yes. Nice. He reportedly became interested in milk safety after a family member got sick from spoiled milk. So in the 1930s, he used his influence to push better dating and quality control on milk. Now, so we've Al Capone to thank for the fact that we have sell-by dates on milk bottles.
Unbelievable. So when you're sniffing that dairy fresh, think to yourself now, a gangster did that.
Yeah, a gangster did that, who died of syphilis in San Francisco.
Every time you sniff milk now, you think of the dead gangster who died of syphilis in the US.
Exactly, in Alcatraz.
In Alcatraz.
I was in his prison cell.
Wow, the story gets deeper.
Yeah,
now you're going to think about Peter in Alcatraz, where Al Capone died of syphilis, every time you sniff milk.
Yeah.
What a shame. Like, you go to sniff milk and you just get like a 90-yard stare off into the distance. It's like, honey?
This brings me back.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Milan?
No, I've never been.
In Milan, there used to be a law requiring people to smile in public.
Wow, what a
You
law.
always had to smile.
Oh,
yeah, you weren't allowed to look miserable around like that, so, I wouldn't last there 2 minutes.
They kind of do that in Japan as well. It's a very kind of like social structure there is to always be professional and look approachable.
Really?
Yeah. And bowing. And bowing in Japan is huge. You say like arigato gozaimasu, and whoever's having the business bows as you're leaving the business, and they can bow many times. I mean, Peter, you could be in the car on the way to McDonald's and they'll still be bowing. It can be crazy. It's a beautiful culture, but also like very different.
Well, speaking of Japan, until 2015, dancing after midnight was technically illegal in Japan.
What?
You weren't allowed to dance.
Shocking.
Imagine the police showing up because somebody playing Beyonce at 12:05.
Yeah, all the single ladies.
All the single ladies dancing around the place, getting arrested.
For boogieing down. Shocking.
You imagine being in a prison cell beside people. What are you in for? Murder. Bank robbery. I was dancing. What a psycho.
Don't tell me it was after 12.
It was to Beyonce.
Oh, you madman. Get me out of here. Clawing at the bars.
Bowing as you do.
Yeah. I demand a transfer. Arigato gozaimasu.
I'm so impressed by your Japanese. Is that all you know? Is that all you know?
Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu.
Ooh.
Which means I know a little bit of Japanese.
A nice one.
Yeah.
That gets you out.
Yes, yes. It's very cool. Yeah.
That's the most fantastic thing I've heard this morning.
Thanks.
Thanking you, Adam. So you've blown my mind.
Well, pleasure to blow your mind, Peter.
Cheers, Adam.
Thanks, Peter.
Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. David, welcome back. Welcome back.
You're very kind, thank you.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing well.
Wonderful.
Nobody's sleeping, everyone's doing great.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great
Congratulations.
sign. Thanks
So
very
the
much.
amount of messages I've got in over the last couple of weeks. Has David has his baby yet?
Really?
Has David had... Will you let us know, David? So there you go. You can tell everybody.
Folks, I've had my baby.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Love it.
June Hollywood.
June Hollywood.
Born
Beautiful name.
2nd of the 3rd, 2026.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful. And of course, with that comes the advice you get from people.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been getting advice from people?
Getting all sorts of great advice. It's absolutely wonderful. Folks, just get out of your own way on this.
Yeah.
Nobody needs your advice.
No, you're right. You know, everybody is different.
Yeah, every baby's different.
Exactly, yeah. You know, beforehand, people, do you know what used to bug me? People used to say, get as much sleep as you can now, because you're not going to get it when the baby... Well, it's not like you can put it into credit union and take it out when you need it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't accrue interest in the bank, no.
It's probably the worst thing you can do, because your body's used to all this sleep, and then it goes... What's happening?
100%. And like the other annoying thing people say to you before I have a baby is that your life will never be the same again.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's true, but it's unhelpful.
Exactly, it doesn't help, yeah. Or do you know what else doesn't help? Now, when the baby sleeps, you sleep.
Oh, stuff.
Come on.
Yeah.
How can you sleep when the baby sleeps?
No, you need to keep the house in order.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
it's tricky stuff.
It is, yeah. Not easy, not easy. And or people say stuff like, "Oh, wait till they start teething now. You think this is bad? Wait till the teething comes."
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it just hit me. That's coming.
Yeah. Or enjoy every minute.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy every minute now. Yeah. It's 3:45 in the morning. Yeah.
I'm covered in human feces here.
They're not even belonging to the baby.
Things have gotten serious.
Yeah. Or you'll miss this stage, you know. I don't think so. Have you gotten advice from somebody saying, you know, who last had their baby in 1987? Saying, well, have you tried this?
Yeah.
No, because it's illegal.
Yeah. This is it. Best practice changes regularly. And in fairness, in 20, 30 years' time, what we've done to our babies will be considered illegal, I presume, you know, in some way, shape or form.
The big thing we were told, you know, baby husband is gripe water. Did you ever hear of gripe water? Yeah, gripe water. But gripe water years ago contained a small little tinchy drop of alcohol, which is illegal in Ireland. You can't buy it anymore. But you can get it in the UK.
Right.
And there was a certain shop in the Midlands that used to sell it behind a counter.
You know, get out.
Yeah, and somebody told me, recommended, you know, get some gripe water off there. And you had to go up to the counter and you go, can I have some... gripe water, wink wink. Yeah, right, we know what you're talking about. Yeah, you didn't get this here, okay? No, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Gripe water.
Gripe water helps with wind, yeah.
Because it just knocks them out, presumably.
I don't know. It didn't work for us anyways.
Okay.
Or you often get people say, you know, we didn't have these gadgets. You know, when we were young, we didn't have these gadgets.
Yeah.
We couldn't get epidurals. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't.
No,
you know
I know.
I mean?
I know. That's the thing is like, I've seen it through the eyes of my parents as well. They become almost offended at the things that you do or insist on. It's like, well, I didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't.
I take that personally, you know. It's like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I suffered. You should suffer.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if somebody says to you, oh, my baby slept through 3 weeks.
Yeah, great.
Fair play to you. You know, mine is doing live opera at 4:30.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's it.
And be prepared for the inevitable question.
Mm-hmm.
You know the one?
I'm sure I did. What is it?
When are you going to have the next one?
Oh, yeah.
When are you going to have the next one now? You want to move yourself?
Yeah, no, that will come, won't it? It's a good thing I don't have to answer that question.
No, true. No. Now that you're prepared.
Yeah, don't ask me that again on air.
David, go forth and get a little nap before 9 o'clock. How's that? Shh, everybody, shush. Let's play him a lullaby. This is Homewrecker by Somber.